Happy New Year and welcome to FareWellCome, our 7th annual New Year's Eve concert, where we say farewell to 2020 and welcome to 2021. Thank you for being here. Before we continue, I'd like to say a few words about how we put this concert together. When the Long Prairie Chamber Orchestra decided to do a virtual concert instead of an in-person concert due to coronavirus, which has touched our lives in ways that we are still discovering, we had to think differently about how we were going to do a program. So we sent out a plea to our membership and our friends that have played with us in the past and asked them would they be willing to participate in a virtual concert. Once we had all the participants set, we started looking where people live geographically. We wanted them to be able to rehearse together without too much travel, do it safely, amount of distance, and all of the things that we're worrying about and thinking about these days. Once we had all the participants set and all the groups set, then we set out to find music that was appropriate for all of them. And so what we've come up with is a smorgasbord of all sorts of different kinds of music from different eras, and we've had fun making music together with our family, with our musical family. Thank you. Well, here we have Pat Makepeace on oboe and Sebastian Cojazos on violin. Pat, you decided to play oboe when?
Maybe 5-6 years ago now.
So you had another career and another life.
Correct. And I want to do something to keep my brain moving along in my old age.
So Pat's been playing oboe for just 6 years, I think, 6, 7 years. And so for those of you that are thinking of picking up an instrument at any age, now is the time to do it. Sebastian, how long have you been playing with the group?
With the group, about 2 years.
And playing violin how long?
13.
13 years, okay? This piece that we're going to do by Paul Vetzger is called Forwards and Backwards, is the title of the piece, translated. And the fun thing about this piece is sometimes Victor Borg would play the music and he turned it upside down as a musical joke. Well, this piece is actually written this way, where one player starts at the top of the music and goes down, and the other player takes the same piece of music, flips it over, and starts at the top and goes down. And that's how this piece is written. Hopefully I put it back in the right place for you. Here we go. Bethany Fisher and Jessica Fisher, and here to perform a piece called La Vela Cubana, which is written by Jose White, who is a Cuban composer in the 1800s, lived until 1918, and literal translation is the beautiful Cuban, the beautiful Cuban, in this case, the beautiful female Cuban, La Cubana, La Vela Cubana. Jessica, how long have you been playing with this group?
Yeah, 1 year. It hasn't been very long.
Very long. And how old are you?
14.
14, okay. And Bethany, you brought her along at some point?
Yes.
And you've been playing violin how long, both of you?
I've
I'm
been playing for
not sure
7
how
years. You've been playing, I think, 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Have you passed her yet?
No, not yet.
All right, this is Jose White, La Vela Cubana. I would like to welcome Lisa Winter on flute and Jeannie Rohr on clarinet, both members of the Long Prairie Chamber Orchestra for how long, Lisa?
A long time.
A long time.
Probably a dozen years.
Okay, and Jeannie?
A couple years before you came.
Okay, so about 8 years, 8 years. And actually, that would be 9 years, because it's been 7 years now. This is FareWellCome VII that we're doing now. You have a rich musical life, both of you outside of Long Prairie. When we were back in the day concertizing, you were playing with which groups?
I play with Heartland Symphony.
And I do too.
JB does too, and I play a lot of church music, and I also have a number of students.
Okay. And what
And I play with Wadena Band, and I sing with the Staples Area Women's Chorus, and I have a small studio of clarinet students.
So those of you watching and listening know that you're welcome to join our group and add to your evening musical commitments. As I imagine it's pretty busy when we're all rehearsing and concertizing. Thank you.
We are playing a duet by a composer whose name is Kaspar Kummer. He lived from 1795 to 1870. And the duet is Opus 46. We're playing two movements from this. The Andante Poco Adagio and the Allegro, in that order.
And this piece of music is in the classical style. It has a lot of the characteristics of the classical period of music, even though Kummer came after Mozart's style. It's a little bit similar to that.
Kim DeMorat and Diane Yorkovich, both playing French horn. They'll be playing a number of pieces from Henri Kling, who was an educator, and I believe these are a method book, probably from the turn of the previous century, French horn method books, teaching books. And one of the nice things about Long Prairie Chamber Orchestra is that members come and go, sometimes as needed, sometimes as life changes. But both Kim and Diane have been on the receiving end of phone calls and emails saying, hey, we could use a little help. Are you interested in playing? And they are very gracious with their time and with their talents. Kim, where do you normally play music when you're not playing with us, or what is your music life like?
Well, I play as an ally with the orchestra there.
Okay.
That's about it.
And Diane?
I play in the orchestra in Alexandria, and I also play at church at Fast.
Okay. Great, so welcome and thank you for playing.
Thanks.
For this virtual concert. Thank you to all who have helped make this event possible, including financial support from the Five Wings Arts Council, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, and to Matthew Brighter Photography. We would also like to thank the Grey Eagle United Methodist Church for allowing us to record this program in their beautiful sanctuary. The day will come when we are able to again rehearse and perform together, and you will be able to feel the music rather than just hear it. When we are able to have larger gatherings, we invite any musicians to be part of the Long Prairie Chamber Orchestra. There are no age requirements. As you can see from this program, we have a wide range of ages. There is no cost other than your time. There are no auditions. We love playing together. We have a lot of fun doing it, and we even learn a few things along the way. While producing our concerts are not without cost, we do present them to the public free of charge. If you are inclined to help us financially, we would welcome your support. And you can find us online at the LPCO.org and on Facebook, and that's THELPCO.org. Until next time, we leave you with this arrangement by Paul Barton. Happy New Year, everyone.